In today's video, I'm matching film directors with their high school stereotype. Let's get this shit on. Up first, we have David Lynch. David Lynch, I thought about this one real long and hard. His high school stereotype is going to be the weird art kid. He's going to be the kid at the back of class. You're going to see staring into space, thinking, meditating. He's going to be that guy. You take a look into the sketchbook, you're going to see weird ass drawings. But they're good drawings, but they're weird at the same time. You know, I just watched Blue Velvet. That's a weird ass fucking movie. So in his notebook, he's gonna have some weird ass fucking depictions and some weird ass fucking drawings. You know, if the movies he's making are Blue Velvet, I don't know what's gonna be his notebook. But how I see him as a high schooler coming from high school, I think he's gonna be the kid in the back of class, staring into space, drawing, meditating, just thinking. He's the weird art kid. Next up, we have Quentin Tarantino. Honestly, I love the guy, but his stereotype is gonna be the annoying film nerd. He's gonna tell you, Goodfellas isn't great. He's gonna tell you, nah, you don't know shit about cinema. He's gonna think he's the man. He knows all the facts. Because I know he is a super big film nerd, but you can tell. You can just tell. Watch his interviews. He can be annoying sometimes. So, and he's gonna annoy the shit out of you. He's gonna be that guy in class that tells you your favorite movie is trash. He's gonna tell you your most hated movie is secretly the greatest movie of all time. He's gonna tell you your second favorite movie of all time is trash. He's gonna tell you your third favorite movie is all trash. Because that's just him. He's the super annoying film nerd. At the end of the day, you can learn to appreciate a guy like him. But his stereotype is the super annoying film nerd. Next up, we have the man, Marty Scorsese. He's going to be the super chill film nerd. You know, if Tarantino is going to be a super annoying film nerd, Marty's got to be a super chill film nerd. They're both going to have the same knowledge of movies. You know, they love movies like that. But one, you can ask for homework. One, you can't. You know, one, you can ask, oh, who directed that movie? One, you're going to be like, oh, you're a fucking dumbass. How do you not know that shit? You're supposed to know that shit. One's going to kind of float your boat a little bit, and that's going to be Martin. Martin's going to be the nice, chill guy you can count on. Tarantino's the opposite. That's what we're getting in this high school dynamic. Martin's that guy. You can count on Martin. Stanley Kubrick, he's going to be the quiet kid. That fits him perfectly. He's the quiet kid, but if you're in a group with this guy, he's going to make you work. Everything's got to be perfect. The project has got to be done on time, perfect. He's also low-key a genius. He's also that kid in school, the kid that's a quiet, but he's low-key genius, smart. He's gonna get good grades, all of that stuff. And it fits him perfectly, because later in life, you know, he becomes a director. He's a fucking perfectionist and perfects all of his movies and makes complete art. So the quiet kid stereotype kind of fits him well in high school. Steven Spielberg is the aspiring filmmaker. He's that kid. He's at the lunch table. He's gonna have his camera recorder. He's gonna be recording you, trying to make a movie, filming documentaries. Low-key kind of a nerd like Martin Tarantino, but he kind of does it a little bit more childish and annoying. You kind of feel where I'm going with Steven Spielberg. I love the guy. That's just where you fit in high school. You're that person. Always had that camera in your hand, trying to make movies, stuff like that. But it later works out. You know, you get a job, you create jobs, you create fucking art. But in high school, that's just how I see you. You're the aspiring filmmaker with the camera in his hand at all times, with glasses. Tim Burton is up next, and he's going to be the goth art kid. 100-degree weather. He's going to wear his hoodie. He's going to wear his pants. He's going to wear his boots. He's going to wear a striped shirt. You know, he's going to do that normal goth emo thing. But he's also going to be low-key crazy at art. You know, I took art freshman year. It was an interesting experience, but there was a lot of good-ass goth emo people in there writing, drawing, doing all of that shit. And I see him as one of those motherfuckers. That series has a real potential creating art for a living, and that's what, you know, he later does. He's got a creative mind. I see that. He's that guy in high school. He's the art emo goth kid that you kind of never talk to, but you kind of see, and yeah, they got potential. I don't know. Tim Burton's that guy. Goth. Last, but definitely least, is me. You know, I consider myself director, and if I'm taking shots at all these other directors in high school, I might as well take shots at myself. Honestly, I see myself in a Lynch type of spot. You know, I'm kind of a weird, mysterious guy in the back of the classroom. You know, I spend my lunches indoors, writing, working, doing all of that stuff. So I keep to myself. People really don't really know what I'm doing, type shit. I'm talking so fucking fast right now. I need to fucking slow down. Okay? I see myself in a Lynch type of spot. You know, doing random shit in school, working on my stories, working on directing, YouTube, stuff like that. So that's just my role. And yeah, that's just different film directors as high school stereotypes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Really appreciate it if you subscribe. And yeah, I'm just trying to live my life type shit and become a director one day. So appreciate it if you subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. More to come. Love y'all. See y'all later, man.